Hey guys, it's Green Zero back here once again with another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. That's right, we are back with the Challenger League. The videos keep coming. Stay tuned to my channel. I will be bringing as many as possible. But we are back on the map Divide and Conquer for another Wrath series, WEC. So, Wrath Elite Championship. Not Kane's Wrath Elite Championship, just WEC. KWEC sounds nice, but again, we'll stop talking about it. It is Bike Rushers League, and it is well underway. It's actually, as of this video, it's almost nearing completion. But let's have a look and see what's going on here in the top right-hand side. Playing as the Marked of Kane, it is going to be Rildcom. That's right. And that's going to leave us in the bottom south side. Playing as the Traveler 59, it is bookuha. He returns for another one. Another match here on Divide and Conquer. This is a very unique map. 5 green tib fields per player. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, hang on a second. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there is. And of course, there's 5 blue fields. 1 is fully grown in the middle. Now, of course, I will be barracking. I think for Rildcom, he is the only Australian player in the Challenger League. So he's looking to try to get promoted into Pro League. We'll have to see if that happens. He did have 1 or 2 early losses, which hurt him badly, but I don't believe he was trained, and he has now since had time to train up. He's going to find these buzzers over here. Nothing sus. He's going to be able to not quite dispatch them because there's several squads there. Haven't been paying attention to what's happening here. Anyone rushing? No, bookuha is not rushing. Bookuha again. If you just watched my previous video, you will see him take on Numbfish. There's also a couple of big games remaining in the league, a couple of matchups that I'm keen to see. Don't forget to check out Bike Rush's stream because he is streaming a ton of games. Link is in the description for Bike Rush's Twitch page there. And of course, you can check him out on YouTube. And of course, stay tuned to other sources for more Kane's Wrath action. There's going to be a lot of it. The Pro League will be starting soon. Everyone's keen for that. But the Challenger League is finishing up. Still some positions that need to be determined. Battle marker over here. It's going to be a Raider Scout for Rildcom. So nothing sus happening in this game really at all. That Raider buggy is just going to evac out. He's going to see the expansion forward. A little bit unusual. Normally they expand over here, so they're closer to this tib field, and they can just mine it in without having to drive too far. It's not too far to drive there anyway. I guess that bookuha feels that he wants to get this front field, maybe end up trying to go for the middle field as well. This is a really big field. Oh, it's not a really big field. It's a normal size blue field, but it's fully grown from the get-go. So if you can get a couple of harvesters in there in the mid-game, you can really cash out big time. But yeah, a lot of blue tib on this map, a lot of green tib on the map. Surprisingly, the map has showcased quite a lot of really good games. So I think it's actually turned out to be a bit of a success. A lot of people are playing on it, and I've watched a lot of streams where players are playing on this. Looks like there's going to be a classic Seeker push here. EMP only gets 1 Seeker tank. Going to have to start shooting at the Scorpion tanks there. Wants to stay in his repair drones. Pulls the back outside the repair drone range, but I guess he wants to try to save the Seeker tank here. Very classic move. Surprised we haven't seen the lightning spike here. War Factory comes down. Rildcom saves that Scorpion tank. Yet to lose a Scorpion tank, but I think he's yet to lose a Seeker. EMP comes in. Does miss. Oh, he's trying to push him out of the drones, but he's back into the drones right now. A few too many Scorps here now. I think he can actually, he can focus the Seeker tanks down pretty quickly. And I think once the tries to focus the Scorp tanks down, look at that, Rildcom pulls the tank. This is fantastic micro from Rildcom. Expecting to pull another tank here. No, not quite. He's going to chase these guys away. This is not going to work. There was simply too many Scorpion tanks there for that to work. And Rildcom not taking any losses at all. Couple of Seekers, no big deal. Again, surprised he did not call in the lightning spike. Was expecting it. Rildcom's going to punish this. He's going to chase it all the way to the back of the map, and essentially he could trap these guys when they have to cut the corner here, because otherwise they're just going to get cornered. They can try to diagonal out right about now, but again, I don't think it's going to work. Rildcom is going to punish the whole attack. He's going to take everything out. He's going to back this into the corner. There's no other counter attack coming. A couple of disintegrators out on the field right now, but nothing serious. So Rildcom moving his tanks quite far out of position. I'm not sure why that's not shooting there. Maybe he accidentally hit a hold fire. I think he's got them on hold fire stance. Yeah, there we go. He's beacon now. He must have accidentally put them on hold fire stance for whatever reason. Almost loses a tank. Booking out. Going to go to the middle field. Hopefully he's got some harvesters coming. No, not quite. Okay, so he's just content sitting here. Maybe a fast tech. I mean, he's got tier 1.5, tier 2 coming down. Oh, it's double storm, right? I was going to say. He didn't seem to have quite enough for this stage of the game. Another Seeker tank. Oh, sorry, a Raider buggy looks like went down there. Or maybe it was a Scorpion tank. Unsure. Full economy here for Rildcom. See, he's gone for the extra economy. He's almost got Dozer Blades. It's almost done. No other tech to speak of, but of course, we wouldn't expect him to be right up to tier 3 just yet, considering that build that he's done there. But the big question is he going to be able to see the storms, right? Because he's a tank force only, and if he gets jumped by 8 storm, I think they're coming. I can see them on the radar. Here we go. He's going to see these storm riders. Then all these Scorpion tanks are basically dead. He has to pull back. He decides not to commit to killing harvesters there. It's probably a good idea because I don't think he would have got any harvesters anyway. He's going to try to pull back. It's only 5 storm riders, 6 storm riders now, but I mean, it's still going to be the death of most of these tanks here. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. Dozer Blades is done. Thankfully, it's not harvesters that are dying, but I mean, he does have stealth harvesters, so he's got that going for him. He does have a SAM turret down now. That's not really going to do too much to Storm Riders. They don't really care about a single little SAM turret like that. You need a couple to actually do anything serious here. Doesn't even lose a single Storm Rider and kills quite a number of tanks. Raider Buggy's coming down. Maybe laser upgrade. Pulls a few harvesters, maybe accidentally. I'm not sure if he intended to pull those harvesters there, but nonetheless, he has. He's going to call in the Storm Column. Not the Storm Column, the Lightning Spike. Actually lost a Storm Rider. It was a pretty badly damaged one. And he's going to try to kite. You can kite with Storm Riders. They're quite good. They do give Screen a lot of good map control because they're very quick. And when you have a bunch of them like this, you can really just power down a lot of ground units. If they don't have any AA defense, you're in a lot of trouble. A lot of Toxin Troopers coming out as well. Tiberium Troopers, sorry. With the fast leg upgrade, so it's Tank, Toxin Trooper, and Raider Buggy. I don't think the Raider Buggies are sufficient for the anti-air, though, to be honest. I mean, unless he's going to get lasers, yeah, he's probably just going to kite this, and I think he should be fine, especially if he's losing or continually losing Raider Buggies, and he's probably going to come up against an infantry force from Booker. That's probably what the Toxin Troopers are for. What's going on here? My god, these guys are not quite controlling the harvesters. A few Seeker tanks will sneak in. I don't think they're going to get much, no. No harvester kills. Tons of harvesters here from Rildcom. He did get those other 2 back to work. They were since disappeared since we last saw them. Tripod comes out. Doesn't want to see that, although there is probably just enough forces here to take it out cost effectively. Not with the Storm Riders overhead. He does put a SAM turret down on the edge here. He's base crawled a little bit up there. Very difficult to base crawl. The terrain here is really poor for building placement, and it's designed like that so you can't crawl up here, but people will still try to do it. Meanwhile, over here, Decoy Army comes down. Booker, not sure if he should be flying too deep over those Raider Buggies there. I think you should start focusing down some of the tanks. He's going to get attacked. He doesn't have much here. There's a Planetary Assault Carrier and a Tripod there. He's going to try to get that. Oh, he phases. He phases the Harvester. He gets the other Harvester and the Tripod, and that's basically the retreat there for Rildcom. Is like, okay, I'm not going to deal with those phase units, and there's a lot of aircraft here, and he doesn't really have much anti-air left. He's gone for just Raider Buggies, and I mean, still no laser capacitor, still not sufficient. Oh, he can see that Harvester somehow. There's a Seeker tank there. He gets the Harvester. Oh, there's no Tib Core either, by the way. Is that a Devastator warship? Oh my god, there's a Devastator warship over here. He puts down another SAM turret in the same location, but I mean, he's got one here. Eventually, he'll kill that Devastator warship. Unfortunately for Booker, he's just sent it straight in, so if it was back here, it could just destroy everything sitting on the Storm Column. Maybe it can get to the Storm Column. I'm not quite sure. I don't think it's going to get to the Storm Column. It's going to take too much damage. That's unfortunate. The Storm Column will buff the Screen Air Force like crazy. Power problems there. Quad turrets is done. Meanwhile, these Storm Riders here just jumping back. Again, I can't believe no one's really haven't touched that blue tip field in the middle. That's really unusual considering the other games I've seen on this map. Another Devastator warship is here. He's going to try to get the refinery here. So yeah, he went for a refinery before anything else. Temporal comes down. He needs to take that out. One more shot. He's going to... No, he changes targets with the Devastator warship. That's unfortunate. He's going to pull it back. The Storm Column's probably going to get overwhelmed. The Planetary Assault Carrier comes in. There's still no Tiberium Core missile, but there is a lot of SAM turrets here. Single beam cannon comes in. Booker doesn't really have much of a ground force to speak with. He teleports the drone ship away. That was a clutch teleport because it's really difficult to do that when you lift it off. When you lift it off, they have a moment to just completely focus it down when it's in low damage mode, but it has been teleported elsewhere. I'm not sure where it's going to be teleported to, but we'll focus on this attack up here. Single Seeker tank means these tripods, they can go in and they can start killing harvesters. Harvesters will be falling. Meanwhile, I think Rildcom's going to pull back. He has overrun this area. He does get some of the Storm Riders. Heroic Raider Buggy there, and I think Lasers is done. Prodigy is here. The Prodigy is trying to get away. No, sorry, Lasers is not done. I was looking at the beam cannons, and he's not going to get it. It's just not powerful enough, and he calls in the Iron Storm. All the Raider Buggies just evaporate instantly. They're just not strong enough. EMP comes down. I think he's already used his phase field from before. I doubt it's recharged. He might want to start focusing down some of the Scorpion tanks because focusing down that light is a waste of time. He will teleport some of them away. He doesn't. He leaves 2 tripods behind, so only got 1 tripod, and I think the Seeker tank may have escaped, possibly. Not too sure. Prodigy almost dead. This is a really awkward fight. Both sides having a bit of trouble in game 1, just controlling themselves. Booker is now taking the middle field here. He does get another Heroic Raider Buggy. I believe he had one before, but it looks like it potentially was killed. Not too sure. These tripods are actually going to evac out the area. Buzzer Swarm did come in, and that will come and finish the job. Those guys are dead. See you later. Couple of infantry squads here. Rildcom just having a bit of trouble with the economy. And this is the thing. Booker could have got this ref. And you can see he hasn't put another one down for a long time. So that would have been really crippling to his economy if he had got that with that last shot. But unfortunately, when he retreated back the Devastator, it just went on a general fire and ended up firing at the SAM turret. So I think he should have just kept it there. One shot down that refinery. Now that's obviously allowing Rildcom to get some economy here. Booker, is he making a move elsewhere? I'm not sure where he sent the drone platform. He definitely teleported it, didn't he? Oh yeah, it's over here. Maybe, I mean, he's getting blue tibs, so that's a big deal, right? He's actually got quite an air force here. He's got 4 planetary assault carriers, Devastator warships, some Storm Riders mixed in with some tripods on the ground. It's actually pretty tricky for Rildcom to deal with. He does have a Redeemer though. Needs to watch out for the tripod teleport. I mean, Rildcom just doesn't have much of a standing army. He's not going to be able to take this out. Like, if it's a frontal on assault, even with the Redeemer, he's got no chance of taking it out. Second Devastator warship is out now. Prodigy has not been repaired. Surprisingly, I don't think the repair drones are going to repair it. Oh, no, there they are. No, sorry, they're not. So that might be something for Masterly to look at. It looks like the repair drones from the War Factory will work, but not from the... not from the ability. Meanwhile, Rage goes off. Going to get a tripod. 2 tripods will fall. He is going to push in here now. He's got a lot of beam cannons. He will phase the tripods, which means they can no longer be taken. I think he needs to just pull back the beam cannons. Storm Column, sorry, not Storm Column, Iron Storm comes in, and he's going to start destroying some of Rildcom's forces here. But a lot of the planetary assault carriers craft are being destroyed. Devastator warships are here. He can't see too much of this base though. It's all under a stealth cloud, and that's a really big problem because that means these buildings are basically safe. If he just had a Seeker tank or something here, he could start focusing down the refineries. That would really trash Rildcom's economy because Rildcom desperate for money. That tripod actually crushing harvesters. One of the Devastators gets way too close. He's going to go down. Still no Tib Core, by the way. Tib Core just finishes as I say it. But there are a lot of planetary assault carriers in. There's 6 planetary assault carriers and 3 Devastator warships. This is actually becoming a problem. Stealth tanks will come out now. Stealth tanks very good as long as they don't take any return fire. I think he's going to do another Rage. No, not quite. I think he knows the stealth tanks. Yeah, the stealth tanks have been spotted now. They have revealed themselves. There's another battle marker on the left-hand flank. We'll keep an eye on what's going on this fight here. Redeemer going to fall back into the Tib Core missiles there. A lot of Tib Core SAM turrets there. He needs to be careful. Planetary assault carriers don't want to get taken out by these stealth tanks. They have lost a lot of their craft. He may have to pull back. There was a battle marker over here. I don't believe there's anything. It's a few tanks running into the base here. It is a nice hit squad actually. Might get the tech center. That could be a big deal. Another planetary assault carrier on the flank there, but a lot of them again are lacking their craft. Booker's going to have to steady because now the stealth tanks are coming forward. There's actually not much, if anything, to destroy them because again, all the craft have been destroyed. There's so few left. He does get one of the stealth tanks. Is he going to get another one? Not quite. They just managed to evac out of there, get back behind there, and oh my god, he's actually using the reflector beam to snipe down the planetary assault carriers. That's crazy. You don't see that too often. The tech center did fall. He's going to get the tier 2 as well. Looks like the Prodigy is causing problems, mind controlling a couple of tanks. And he should be able to clean this up eventually at some point, but it's really causing him problems. Meanwhile, his Air Force is starting to get ravaged. It's just getting worn down over time, so it's not a concise fight from Rildcom. He's just very gradually wearing the forces down. Only 3 remaining. He's still got 2 beam cannons. Is that all he's got? It looks like he must have lost quite a few of them. He definitely had more of them. Venom's now starting to get destroyed. I think he's trying to use the beam combine again. Yeah, he is. He's trying to use the beam combine, but unfortunately the Venoms are getting shot down pretty quickly. They're just getting instantly evaporated by the planetary assault carriers. A lot of the craft on this one here have been recovered. Battle markers over here. Those Scorp tanks, serious? They're still going. Finally get stopped. Booker's base has been pretty well called out. He never really established the 3rd base either. The drone ship is gone. Did he lose his drone? Surely not. No, he teleported his drone over here. Prodigy is alive. Prodigy has full health. Loses another one. I think that was, yeah, it was a beam combine there. I think that Devastator was very low. 3 planetary assault carriers, one Devastator warship remaining. Didn't get Traveler engines. That might have been a bit of a mistake. Traveler engines definitely providing a nice speed boost. Still a few Storm Riders just lurking around. The problem for Booker, though, is that Rildcom has a bit of Tib over here he can refine from. He's got Tib on the main field, no harvesters, but he is mining happily over here now. 1 harvester idle, that's a little bit unfortunate, but there's 4 harvesters actually operating. Yeah, I believe he must have pulled that at some stage and then just hasn't noticed that it is not operating. That does happen from time to time. Even the best players will occasionally do that. That stealth tank will be going down. The Storm Rider's chasing down 2 more stealth tanks there. Is he going to get them? Stealth tank's not quite able to get. They will get 1 Storm Rider. Oh. Drives into the Seekers. No shard launches, so they could probably just overrun them. EMP. Oh my god, he whiffed that EMP. Don't think it's going to matter. They have enough to overrun these Seeker tanks. That stealth tank will not be able to regain stealth. It's in heavy damage mode. Seeker tank over there. Storm Riders over there. Nothing much happening. Booker trying to establish economy. He's going to go straight for blue tib. That's going to be very helpful, by the way. Very helpful for blue tib for Booker. He desperately needs it because right now Rildcom is refining off of a few fields. It's only green tib though. Most of the blue tip, I believe, has been captured by Booker. That's really what's been fueling him, I think, and it's going to continue to fuel him. A couple of stealth tanks making their way. The problem is that one's damaged, so I mean, Booker might be able to spot this. I'm not sure if he can see this area right here, but if he can, he'll definitely spot that out. But yeah, the game is getting messy. It's a messy first game here from these players trying to coordinate. And I mean, that can happen in the first game. Both players trying to feel each other out, trying to get the gist of what's going on. That Harvester will be destroyed, dispatched by the stealth tanks. I think he pulled back the damaged stealth tank. Yeah, he did. So that'll allow the others to regain stealth quite well. A few Seekers moving around the flank. Devastator Warship will remain. Oh, he's going to get some of those Enlightened squads. Yeah, they're expensive. Devastator Warship obviously does grenade damage, so it will flatten infantry basically instantaneously. I thought maybe he thought that was going to be a SAM turret there, but it's not. He's firing on the MCV, but surely he's going to drop a tip core turret momentarily. MCV with the fence on it has got a lot of health. No, he drops his Shredder turret. He's got Venoms here, though. There's actually no protection for this Devastator Warship. It was really rolling the luck roll here, there. Or trying his luck, should I say. And that did not pay off at all. Booker moving low tier 1 forces through. This is just not going to be sufficient. Even these Venoms can focus some of this down now. Although the Seeker tank's moving through, going to get a Harvester. So Rildcom still not quite able to defend. And now with some Gunwalkers here, he's actually killing some of these Venoms. Oh my god, he's forgotten about his Venoms, I think. And the trade is not good. Most of the Venoms getting shot down. Only 3 remaining to escape. These 2 Seeker tanks will finally get cleaned up. But Rildcom, he's got a double ref down here. A little short on Harvesters. Only 2. And oh, there's another attack happening over here. He gets that stealth tank. Oh, he can't really afford to lose those stealth tanks right now. I think he's got 2 more elsewhere. Booker only has 2 Harvesters over here. He needs to reorganize his Harvesters. He's got Harvesters driving all over the place, so he's very unorganized. Pops down the tech center again, straight to tier 2, tier 3. So he's rebuilt all of his tech, but his economy needs some work. But again, Rildcom's economy also needs some work. This is going to be a long one, so neither side looking in a position to knock the other out. Yeah, look at this. Booker just keeping Rildcom busy, attacking over here as well. He's got some infantry forces responding, fully upgraded. All the upgrades are basically done for these guys, although Booker lacking on the upgrade. No shard launchers. I guess he feels he doesn't need it. And again, no Traveler engines, considering the amount of air force he's been using. Oh, he's got some beam cannons over here. He must have been trying something, maybe. I'm not sure if they were cloaked, but that tripod kills all of them. Clearly, Rildcom ordered them there and forgot about them, so that's a bit unfortunate. Booker capitalizing and crushing them. Booker, though, has forgot about this force. The Redeemer is still alive. Actually, the Redeemer's missing a hard point, and it's never been repaired since the main fight, so it's actually rolling around on around 50% health. I think Booker is busy elsewhere. Yeah, he's going to lose some units. Doesn't quite get that Harvester. Every Harvester is important. Big EMP on this force over here. Meanwhile, Planetary Assault Carriers with their Ironstorm just chilling over there, causing problems. He will phase out these units, so I'm expecting him to retreat these momentarily. Yeah, there we go. He's going to call them back to base. And Rildcom's economy here, there's no Harvesters, right? He built another refinery. He doesn't need to keep building refineries here. He needs to just pump out some Harvesters. It's much quicker to just pump out Harvesters from the War Factory. Oh, Devastator Warship. Yeah, there's 2 Devastator Warships here. And I mean, if he can just, he could probably just force fire the ground. He's taken so long to get this tib as well. 2 stealth tanks there. Sorry, 3 stealth tanks there. These guys are going to go forward. What are they going to get? They're going to kill those guys. They must just be outside the stealth range there. I'm not sure if he's force firing the ground. Those stealth tanks might want to watch out. Booker, has he recovered himself? He got shard launchers, and I think he's gone for Traveler engines now. I think he realizes that he should have probably got Traveler engines already. Lost the tripod. That's a bit unfortunate. Rildcom can capitalize. 3 Devastator warships, and this is the thing. He could be force firing the ground. Surely he knows there are structures there. A couple of stealth tanks just waiting for those guys to overstep their boundary. It is hard to engage here because the Planetary Assault Carriers, it's going to be hard to attack them. You're going to have to go around, and then you risk losing your stealth tanks because you got to focus them down so quickly. Planetary Assault Carriers are here. They're going to get a Devastator warship. The stealth tanks will back off. There's actually quite a lot of stealth tanks coming out, so I think shard launchers was a good idea. Gets a ref, by the way. Because yeah, shard launchers on the Seeker tanks, because he's going to need Seeker tanks to help with the stealth detection. And if they have shard launchers, there's actually a lot of them up here. They can kill the stealth tanks very quickly because shards, obviously stealth tanks only have very light plating on them, and shards will go through that pretty quickly. He's actually just going to camp this field. Are you serious? Oh, he's camping the stealth tanks out the War Factory. Rildcom needs to do something about this. He's going to respond with some infantry. There's only 2, 3, more Gunwalkers coming. Just a hit squad of Traveler units here. It's a bit unusual, right? Like normally they use a lot more infantry, but Booker, He's like, no, I'm just going to use the tier 1 vehicles and I'm going to use my Air Force to win this game. And unfortunately, these guys have been caught out and the stealth tanks will be like, see ya later. Booker needs to be careful. He's got no ground force supporting this. No Iron Storm is on. I mean, Rildcom could capitalize. I'm not sure if he's aware of that. He's obviously busy dealing with this up here. He's going to send the Seekers back in. He's got the Gunwalkers here. He's going to kill all the infantry. Big EMP, but I mean, can he capitalize on it? There's only one turret here. He actually gets the harvest. He focuses it down. He is killing quite a few units, though. That shredder turret is doing work. Eventually, it will work through everything. Is he just going to focus that down? He's just going to focus the harvesters down. And this is really hurting him. Planetary Assault Carriers are being destroyed. Meanwhile, on the other side, oh my god, these stealth tanks. He's got to watch out. He's going to give him heroic stealth tanks. He's got an elite stealth tank. This is not good at all. Was that a heroic stealth tank? No, we have an elite one. We have a veteran one as well. Oh man, he should get the kill shot on this. This is just a disaster. Booker losing his entire Air Force, and it was just silly, right? It was just silly. Area mind control misses. Actually, no, sorry, he does get one. He takes another one. That's nice. He got the elite one, so that is critical. Venom's going to respond. No double A. See you later. He is dead. He's now down to, he's got 2 veteran stealth tanks, but he lost the elite ones. They are gone. Going to get another, what should we call it, Devastator warship. That's unfortunate. Harvester, I'm not sure where that Harvester came from, but he is dead. The rest of the forces, looks like they were completely annihilated. Yeah, he didn't retreat. There's nothing left. So Booker in a little bit of trouble. What has Booker got over here? He's got, there's 4 harvesters and there's some on the blue. He just hasn't capitalized. He's been here for ages and he's barely touched the tib. He's barely nibbled at his food, right? And that's a big deal because that's costing him in this game. I can't wait to see the resource graph at the end of it. Infantry force over here. Don't have to worry about any more aircraft. Look at that. He's got so many Alliance squads. I mean, Booker's going to need quite a force of gunwalkers to deal with this. Or, I mean, an infantry force probably won't cut it because he's got a bunch of Tiberium troopers that he has to deal with as well. Buzzers, are they going to get the kill on the Harvester? Unlikely. They only do sniper damage. That's going to take a very long time to kill. And stealth tanks are starting to rip through this area here. I think Booker is starting to lose it. Can he get that stealth tank? He will get the veteran stealth tank. That's nice. Meanwhile, 2 Harvesters dead. There's nothing much to stop this. Shock troopers coming out and Seekers. They're just not sufficient to stop this force. And I think, yeah, Rildcom realizes now there's really no defense here. And so he can start taking it all out. There is the Buzzer Swarm. How much damage will it do? He's got Tiberium troopers. He's really making a mess of it. Oh, he just needed to give a general attack order. Does clean it up without losing too much, but could have been cleaner there. Meanwhile, Booker in all sorts of trouble having to put hives down. I bet he wishes he had some of those Devastator warships here now. That would have been difficult for them to dance with. The Redeemer, again, never got repairs. And you know what? The shards, if there wasn't for these stealth tanks and venoms, those shards might be able to kill it. Especially all the damage he's putting on the... He's actually just going to go for it. He's not going to get it, and he's going to expend all the Seeker tanks to do that. That's fantastic for Rildcom. He can basically repair the Redeemer for free. Yeah, the Redeemer's going to be out of action for a while, but... Again, he can repair it for free. Shocks are over here, but the infantry force has not been dealt with. I feel that Rildcom could have been more proactive with those. I guess he's busy microing elsewhere. Booker now on his last leg, still unable to capitalize on this Tiberium field, and he really is just huffing fumes right now. I don't think he's going to be able to put out any further notable attack force. It's going to be up to Rildcom now. I mean, Rildcom's doing the same thing, right? Look at this. He's been on this field for an eternity. Just 2 harvesters here. 1 harvester there. Sorry, no, 2 harvesters. Is he still building harvesters? He's building stealth tanks. They're not really going to serve much purpose anymore because Booker is going into mass Seeker shock. He really can't afford any further of his tech units. He's got a Prodigy, of course, but the stealth tanks obviously are going to be looking for air harvesters, targets of opportunity like that, and most of them are gone. Look at this, going to come in and he's going to snipe 2 more harvesters, maybe. Doesn't quite finish it. He's going to come back. He's going to pay for it. That Buzzer Swarm in there. A couple of Buzzer Swarms just doing some serious work. The Gunwalkers now just going to shoot these guys on the way out. Nice EMP. He will actually just turn around and snipe them, and I think, yeah, he can. Nice EMP again there. So Rildcom mitigates the losses, and he will escape. Takes the Tiberium Trooper Squad, and now the rest of the inline have to run. They can't deal with that. Oh my god, the Venoms come over. The Gunwalker's not able to shoot down any Venoms, so that's a bit unfortunate, bit unlucky there for Booker. Quite a number of Venoms have been built up, which he definitely needs with all the infantry rolling around. Supercharged Venom's going to be great versus the infantry if you have them in force, which again he does. He's got, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 Venoms there, so he could even increase that to 15 if he wants, like, really. He doesn't have to worry too much. There's only Gunwalkers. There's not that many. Seekers obviously are a pain. He's actually going to go ahead and engage a frontal attack with Stealth Tank Venom. Oh, that might have been a mistake, actually. He lost quite a lot of Venoms. And he's going to teleport these shocks forward. So lucky not to really lose. I'm not sure if he lost any stealth tanks then. Surely he lost a stealth tank and I just didn't notice. There's an elite stealth tank. He's got 2 veteran stealth tanks as well. He needs to repair the elite one because that's going to be crazy. He's fully repaired the Redeemer. Still hasn't realized he's short a hard point. Man, this match here is definitely going the distance. Neither side able to overrun the other. Booker now gets raged and these forces will come in. Where's the elite stealth tank that's there? He hasn't repaired it, which is a bit unfortunate. The remainder of these forces completely obliterated. He's got a frontal attack force of stealth tanks and Booker sees the writing on the wall. Rildcom will win game number 1. What a wacky game at the end there, yeah, but very messy. 25-minute game, which is on the longer side. You don't usually see games push much beyond the 20 minutes when they go into the late game, but a 25-minute from these guys in game number 1, and we can see 300,000 for Booker, 282, so about 20 grand in favor of Booker, and that was probably the blue Tiberium, right? And Rildcom's inability to work his economy, but both players had the same problem. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's a scrappy fight. Rildcom, he's taking game number 1. And welcome back, guys, to game number 2 in the series between Rildcom and Booker. We are moving to Tournament Odyssey here for the next game, and that means playing in the bottom left-hand side. He won game number 1. He's back for game number 2. It is Rildcom. Rildcom not building any scouts. He is, in fact... No, he's not vanilla. There you go. I didn't even check. I usually like to just jump in without revealing any secrets. So not vanilla for Rildcom. Switches off of the mock. And that means this man over here, Booker, he has switched it up as well. He's going for the Global Defense Initiative, GDI, in this opening game. He's not Steel Talon, so he's either Zocom or GDI. We're about to find out. It is going to be GDI Vanilla. So GDI versus Nod. A classic of the ages, Tiberium Wars-esque. And, you know, after game 1, I think both players may have had enough time to feel each other out. It was a 25-minute game, so a big one there for game 1. If I haven't mentioned it already, these matches are all best of 7s. And the more games you win, the more points you get. It is a very heavily point-based league, so the results do matter. Cleaner victories award more points, so you'll often see... I'm not sure if I'm too... I don't really support that too much, just because you end up with a ladder where some people have more wins, but they're lower on the ladder than other people with less wins. That definitely can happen, and it has happened a bit, but hopefully it evens itself out in the series. Maybe Bike Rush will change up the tournament rules, but nonetheless, that's how it rolls, and that's what's going on. Booker, of course, lingering at the top of the ladder, mainly because he's played the most games, but yeah, he has won a lot of his games. So Booker, I think, almost certainly will qualify top 3. He'd want to win here. Rildcom kind of needs to win here as well to stay in touch if he wants a top 3 chance. The top 4 players will go to a mini playoff, and then the top 3 will be promoted into Pro League. That's what Bike Rush has planned for the time being. Again, check out the links in the description for Bike Rush's channel, his Twitch, and of course the links to the full tournament results. You can see them there. If you do want to see replays, you'll have to go to the Discord. I believe it might be an invite-only Discord. You'll have to reach out to Bike Rush for that if you want more reps. He has got a website in the works, actually, so obviously I'm going a bit off topic of this game, but neither side is really doing much. So he is building a website where all reps, all results, everything will be placed, so hopefully that comes online very shortly. I believe it's almost finished, and he's actually got a test version up, so that'll be great if you want to watch replays of your own accord. But a lot of the games are getting casted. People will come down and go, hang on a second, there's Bike Buggy coming. Rildcom hasn't noticed. Oh, sorry, this is Booker. My God, for a second there, I thought Rildcom was the GDI player. I'm used to Rildcom being a bit of GDI, but no, Rildcom is the Nod player. He's going to attack. Booker lost a few pipples unnecessarily. His harvesters are going to be attacked. He's at serious risk of losing a harvester. That's a really early pull there. That's a really nice pull from Booker, because he pulled the harvester that was being targeted. Can he save it? Oh my God, he's not going to save it, because more bikes come in. He will snipe the harvester down. He's going to go for a second harvester. Booker pulls that. He's pulled it too late. He's pulled it too late. He's going to lose a second one. Some bikes will go down, but I don't think Rildcom's too fussed. He's going to get away. No further losses. Okay, that was all right. 2 harvesters, because you got to remember, he completely shut down the expansion, so that's quite good. He's got his own ref and his own harvester there. He didn't sacrifice any harvester there. He's 5-2, so he is ahead by essentially a harvester right now, and he does have 2 war factories with some Bioforce. He's going to be counter-attacked, but you know what? Booker doesn't really have that many units here. I mean, Rildcom can simply overrun them, loses a bike for a pitbull, still producing economy. He's not fussed at all about the counter-attack. Producing harvesters, the confidence there from Rildcom to do that. He knows what's going on. I mean, he did get a big scout off at the end of the day. Second ref comes down, more replacement harvesters coming, trying to repair the economy from that early attack, but Rildcom still continuing to eco, comfortable enough to leave his base again. He's got scouts on the flank as well, so he knows he's not being counterattacked. He's going to be proactive with the bikes. I like this. If you've got fast attack units, you should be proactive, because even if you don't attack the enemy, if the enemy has to constantly micro against them, that's really going to put pressure on their gameplay. That squad will just manage to get outside of range, so bookuha going to get a scout off, probably going to head into the main. Not going to see anything too suspicious. Couple of units over here from bookuha. That'll be annoying if they are allowed to stay there. Doesn't have the tower though, and that's important. He's got two rockets and a rifle, so I guess that's just there as some type of not decoy, but you know, deterrent, I guess. Rildcom will have to overrun that if he wants to go down there. These bikes now just meandering around. Oh, he got a foxhole. Let a foxhole go off there. Now he's going for scorp tanks. Yeah, look, he's going to come over here. They didn't dig a foxhole or anything, so the raider buggies can just go in, and yeah, it's only 2 rocket squads, right? He's just going to completely overrun that. Bikes just retreating back to base. What's this here? It's going to be a rifleman squad. Unfortunately, that's going to be killed, so bookuha doing very well on the scouting front right now. Seeing what's going on. There is going to be an attack over here, so it's going to be a little bit of a sledge. We did see decoy army come down there, so not sure how many of the bikes are real and how many are not, but the pit bulls still pushing them back. Scorp tanks are here. I don't think he's in danger of losing anything. Do we have rockets in the APCs? No, we do not. There's quite a number of pit bulls here though, so would like to see some more tanks. There are some tanks back here. He might want to fight at the war factory because he's going to get canned. This is actually a lot of pit bulls, so bookuha has swelled. The bikes kind of need to be here because the tanks are going to get overrun otherwise. Puts down some minefields. Rildcom needs to be careful and needs to make sure he doesn't actually walk into said minefields, and then he just does that. Another war factory comes down. Oh, gets that tank on the way out, so bookuha getting some decent trades here. Nothing special, but nonetheless, he's keeping Rildcom on his base. He's keeping him honest now. Rildcom has the tier 3. He's going for an upgrade. I could only imagine that's going to be laser capacitors. Very popular since Marsleaf has buffed the Scorp tank to the teeth and back for some reason. Like it wasn't already powerful enough. But I digress. He's going to move the pit bulls over here. He's going to counter flank. He's going to find some units. And this is what you want to do with pit bulls. You want to try to pick off some units on the edge, because you wear it down gradually. Oh, obelisk comes down. Terrible positioning, by the way, because it didn't even shoot. I mean, it's against pit bulls, and now it's in a position where bookuha's really not going to re-engage there. There's no reason to. You could just go around it. Bikes do make their way across. bookuha pulls the harvesters. Oh, he saves all of them. I'm not sure if he lost a harvester that we may have missed, but nonetheless, no harvesters will die. It's important that he gets those back to work. He's pulled a lot of pit bulls. All of his pit bulls back just for this bike harass. He should be able to clean up here though. Yeah, Rildcom doesn't move them any further, and they will be destroyed. Lasers is done. Dozers is done. Doesn't get all the harvesters back to work. He's going to get hit again. Gets that harvester. bookuha responds straight away, but I mean, he's just got pit bulls. Pit bulls are going to be disastrously bad versus laser scorps though. The pit bulls are just going to go down so fast. He actually snipes the ref down. Going to snipe the power plant down because why not? It's right there and he can destroy it. The pit bulls have to fight it. I feel like Rildcom could push it. Oh, there's actually quite a number of predator tanks coming, so I guess maybe he felt he was going to get cut off and his retreat would be blocked. I mean, maybe he can overrun those preds. It's going to be not very cost effective. The pit bulls would probably join in there. Yeah, maybe a good idea to pull back, but being very cautious. Rildcom, I guess he doesn't want to risk too much here just yet in this series. Air tower comes down. Doesn't have the tower. bookuha knows it. Pit bulls are going to flank. Gonna have to see how this goes. A lot of preds coming out now. Surely railguns is on the cards. No tech center. Not even a tier 2. Okay, so bookuha doesn't even have a tier 2. Obelisk comes down. The pit bulls are actually just going to focus it down because why not? Like, the obelisk can only shoot 1 pit bull at a time, so I think he lost 3 pit bulls for an obelisk, and now he's in, but the obelisk bought enough time for the tanks to reposition. Not that there's any refineries there, so Rildcom just going to push this force back for now. Preds on the left flank. There's a long way to go before railguns is done, because like I said before, we didn't even see a comm center from bookuha. I'd be hoping he's got one now. He's in a bit of trouble, right? Because he hasn't got any of his tech done, and he's going to have to deal with all these scorps. These scorps are obviously very fast, and they can choose where they want to engage. What's happening over there? All the tanks are moving to the left flank, but I mean, this base here is going to be destroyed. A second MCV. Oh my god, he just got that. Why would he not cancel that though, when this area, like, he knows he can't get that out, right? He should have just either paused it or cancelled it. Instead, he's let a $3,500 unit go down instantaneously, and that's a big loss for bookuha, because obviously it was part of his game plan there. Laser buggies here are going to get overrun. There's simply not enough to really do anything about this. Is he going to click? I thought I saw it click then, but the screen shook, so I guess it was just a bit of screen shake there. Usually when the screen shakes, you think in Tib vein, but not to be the case. Oh my god, there's actually quite a lot of units here, but again, no railguns, no AP ammo. Not that it matters, he's only got like 2 APCs. Peoples did pull back on the other flank. It looks like he's going to have to go forward. He's got a couple of Fnatic squads, but I mean, yeah, the APCs are almost the first to die here. There's only 1 APC, and once that goes down, he does Mind Bomb. That's a great Mind Bomb, by the way. Gets those guys there. He's going to try to focus the construction yard. That's a big ask, though. Oh, those Fnatics on the left flank there, just ripping into those tanks. He's letting them get at point blank. Oh my god, they're doing so much damage. So many tanks going in. He actually gets the MCV, but he's going to sack his entire army for that. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, the trade isn't good on the way out either. He's going to lose all of his tanks, and Rildcom surely would push forward after this, knowing he just won a major battle, and knowing that he just lost his MCV, so he needs time to get another one out if he wants to recover. I mean, he's got 5 avatars, and he went for lasers as well, and oh my god, Booker, what is this? He was trying to do a push, but he's got no time. The Hamab is only halfway done. He's still got Fanatics on the front line, and he's just going to focus that down. He's going to go for a Sonic. He's going to go diagonally, which is great, by the way. He gets the Marv. He might have to go for these Sonic emitters. He doesn't want to stand in a line. Look at this. These Sonic emitters. Oh my god, those Sonic emitters needs to get out of that line. He's actually retreating in a line. That's just silly. Oh, Rildcom, he could not retreated in a worse direction there. He was actually really lucky to only lose a single avatar. Those other avatars are really heavily damaged. He's going to take out the husk. He doesn't want to deal with that. These other scouts are just drawing my attention around. It's just little militants and little bits of random bits and pieces going on there. Now these avatars, these 2 are basically dead, so they need to get out of there, and the other 2 is not going to be sufficient to take out this area. So he's going to have to pull back. Rildcom's been slowed down quite a bit. Yeah, he got another MCV out. He doesn't have to move it to the expansion because he can just build next to this. Zone Troopers coming out. What's Booker's plan? That's the question. He's got a lot of Harvesters riding around, and again, he's going to lose his Zone Trooper squad. I think maybe is that for the Marvel or something. Another Zone Trooper squad coming out. Yeah, he powers it down, but it's too late. He tries to jump jet away, but for what? I mean, I guess Rildcom's not watching, so he's not going to get it. Yeah, doesn't target the damage event in first, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's not going to move them anyway. They're both going to go down. We do have scanner packs done, but this Scorp tank force is here. He drops a Sonic emitter. He's going to fire at these guys, goes through a few tanks. That does a lot of damage to those tanks. He's actually got an elite tank here. He needs to watch out. He's going to lose that elite tank. Oh, is this going to hurt? Does miss. More Venoms coming in. Cleans up the Zone Trooper squad. He's going to get that. Oh my god, was that a heroic? No, just more veterancy. A couple of veterans. He's still got that elite tank there. Needs to be very careful. Meanwhile, what's happening over here? What is Booker doing? Booker is completely static right now. Oh, his tech center is going to get taken out. This is going to be a disaster. He needs to drop some Sonics now. He's almost got them down. Can he get the Sonics down? Oh, he got a heroic tank. He needs to get that tank right now. He needs to get that right now. He needs to hit it with the Sonic shot. I don't think he's going to get it. Is he going to get it? He misses. Oh my god, that probably would have killed it. It's just re-healing up these Predator tanks. Maybe they can shoot it in the rear. They need to get rid of it now. I think he's going to get very lucky, and he will dispatch that before it can self-repair to a point where it's going to be a really nasty problem. Infantry over here, no upgrades for the infantry, but he is going for them now. I think he's going to go into an infantry transition, knowing that Booker is pretty well wounded. He knows he's got time to go for the infantry. And the infantry, I mean, it's one of those things where Booker's not going to see it coming. He's actually going for Juggernauts and a Marv again as well. So if he can't dispatch the infantry, he's going to be in all sorts of trouble. He's probably going to spot it here. I think Rildcom's pulling it back into the field because he wants to try to hide it. Yeah, I think Booker's going to spot the double barracks there. Yeah, no, he does. He's got full knowledge. He's scanned, so he knows it's there. He knows it's there. He's still pushing forward. He doesn't have AP ammo. Oh my god, he doesn't have AP ammo. It's almost done. It's almost done. He can absolutely, under no circumstance, can he push until that's done. Rildcom has got this. He's got double stealth tower down because so he's like, I know what's coming. I know what I need to do. Maybe he's going to get some Spectres out. He's got some infantry, not a lot. Just finished his second upgrade. Venoms are here. AP ammo's done. Yeah, I would like to see some Spectres here from Rildcom. The Fanatics actually get there. They actually get to the tower line and are able to take some of them out. And you know what? There's actually quite a bit of infantry here. There's going to be too much for these towers to deal with. He does have a double MCV though, so he can drop these pretty well. The Juggernauts will be destroyed. One of them's destroyed anyway. And look at that. He's dropping the towers before he can get a critical mass. He did have quite a few out at the start, but unfortunately, they're just dropping too quickly. There is a Shadow tank there. Might want to dispatch that. He's forced to go down to the bottom of the ramp here. The infantry will go to the top of the ramp. And look at that, he's going to double drop there, and he should be able to clean up the infantry. So Rildcom not out of the woods yet. He hasn't quite held it. There's a couple of avatars. He's got dual beam avatars. He's got beam cannons here, and he's dual beam both of these up. The one behind it yet to get its dual beam, but there's only one Juggernaut left. Look at that, double racks. Booker is panicking. He's trying to get out rocket squads. It's too late for that. He's trying to spam out an imp spam. He's going to lose that MCV. He's basically got the power of 6 avatars here, basically, because he's got 2 beams. On all 3 of them. He wants to be careful, maybe not lose those. He could probably just push forward there, I think. Maybe waiting for some infantry. These tanks are completely dispatched. Booker, it's been happening over here, nothing much. There's nothing happening over the other side right now. Things have quieted down. Rildcom is focusing here. That is a dangerous place for the tech center to be. But nonetheless, there's only a single Juggernaut remaining, and I think he did here. He lost his tier 3. He's still got some rando sonic emitters up and around. He's got harvesters again, just driving around aimlessly. I guess maybe he's trying to send them back to the main field. Rildcom, nothing on this field. He's got some harvesters here. He's pulling more harvests. He's actually completely cleaned this field out, so he's going to have to go back to these fields like now. Otherwise, he's going to have to try to make a play here. But I mean, Booker's probably going to clean this up. Actually, just gives a move order. You never want to do that. I guess maybe he couldn't see the field to give it the attack order on the Tiberium, but these guys, this is the Challenger League, so it is the Intermediate League, so these guys aren't going to be super crisp on all their control. It's not over yet. Booker can still make something happen. I mean, he's got a single Juggernaut, but he's up against... Rildcom just has paltry forces. I guess he's got these 3 dual beam avatars. If this is a Redeemer, he should be right. If it's a Redeemer, he should be right. I don't think he's going to be able to... I don't think Booker's going to be able to do anything against that. Battle markers over here. A couple of Venoms flying around. They're going to find the harvesters. They're already refining. A single Juggernaut is not going to be sufficient to take out these forces. He needs at least a couple. And if he wants to sponge it up with infantry, he did get composite armor. He's got to watch out for the Black Hand squad, though. A couple of rifleman squads. Is it going to be sufficient? Yeah, it is going to be sufficient. And he's got sonics. I guess he's got the double sonic drop, yeah, because he's rebuilt the tech center. So that is something to think about. Battle marker up here. He's actually killing harvesters with Venoms. Those Venoms will ultimately be dispatched by the turret there. Doesn't see the tech center, so... Oh, he sells the tech center. He's trying to flank. I mean, what's going on here? You can see these avatars somehow. What a messy fight. He's going to try to engage. That was a raid shin that went off. I guess he powers down... Oh my god, the sonic emitters just killed. They just killed the Juggernaut, and there's just nothing here. A complete evaporation from Booker now. There was really no punch in that attack at all, and coming in from a complete concave every direction almost. That was fantastic break, a siege break there from Rildcom. He's got to deal with the Mar, but really, the Marv is not really threatening by itself. It's only got a single garrison. He's up against so many forces. He actually stealths his avatars with the cloaking field. Mine drop, does he even need it? I mean, it's going to finish the Marv super quick. He's got avatars coming down, and I think that's going to be it. Yeah, Booker is gone. Booker has been defeated, and Rildcom will take a 2-0 lead. You can't help but feel that Booker had his chances in that game. Same with the first game, so it really is anyone's series, but Rildcom able to make it happen at the end. 17-minute game. This series is definitely going the distance. We're only in game 2, and we're already up to, what's that, almost 45 minutes for just 2 games. So these guys really pushing their late games. 168,000, 172,000. So Booker actually got more, but only just. And considering the length of the game, you'd think that they would have more money than that, but that's not going to be the case. So Rildcom, he does it again. I guess just a bit more cost effective. No, not quite. Yeah, because he had a lot of infantry, but yeah, Rildcom will take a 2-0 lead. Stay tuned, game 3 coming up right now. Okay guys, welcome to game 3 in the series, Rildcom versus Booker. We have moved to Tournament Oasis, which is basically just another play on Tournament Odyssey. It has the same kind of layout, but we have this blue field in the middle and a few other minor changes to the terrain. But let's go have a look and see what's going on. Over here playing as the Nod Vanilla, it is going to be Rild Communications. That's right, Rildcom is back, and no, sorry, here's Black Hand. Again, I just like to jump straight in and get those surprises up. So he's going Black Hand, so not sticking. He's actually cycled through all the Nod factions over the course of 3 games. And this guy on the top north side playing as, I believe, a Nod faction. Well, obviously a Nod faction. It's Booker. What did Booker get? Where are his scouts? Oh, it's going to be a Black Hand mirror. And everyone's like, oh no, Black Hand mirror. Look, Black Hand mirrors can be exciting because they're very, very, very tense. You know, especially if both sides decide to be aggressive. It results in a lot of very frequent, very violent clashes, and it's really a battle of, you know, who can try to, you know, lose less units, essentially, who can try to control those engagements and try to snowball over a period of time. But of course, it's very difficult to do that, right? The defender usually has a slight advantage, and people use that. Or if you watch pros play in a Black Hand Mirror, you'll find it's very back and forth. It takes quite some time for one player to actually kill the other. Raider Buggy comes out from Rildcom. I guess he wants to go have a look and see what's going on. He's going to fight. Oh my god, it's a double War Factory all in from Booka. He's going double War Factory all in. I mean, we were bound to see it at some stage in the series, especially in the best of 7. It's a series where it really promotes throwing in an all-in rush once, maybe twice, if you really want to. He's going to spot it halfway across. He spots it immediately. You can see it instantly reverse moves the Raider Buggy. He's going to actually save somewhat the Raider Buggy, I guess. It's going to be interesting to see how he responds to this. Probably Scorpion tanks. He hasn't got any tanks out just yet. He's going to have to pull Harvesters. He's going to drop that. Yeah, tank comes out right now. He's actually going to focus the tank. The first volley goes into the tank, but now he switched targets to a Harvester. Booker's going to get the Harvester. He should get... Oh my god, did he switch targets again? Oh man, Bike would be having an absolute hissy fit right now. He's going to get the other Harvester. Are you crazy? He might be able to get 2 Harvesters here. If he gets 2 Harvesters, oh my god, that is actually fantastic. So Booker almost started baking a cake. He had the recipe book out, and then he just goes, you know what? I didn't buy any cake mix. I'm just going to kill these 2 Harvesters right now. So he does it. He kills 2 Harvesters. That was a fantastic start to his all-in rush. He kills most of the forces of... Rildcom. I don't believe he got any tanks. He may have got a tank. I wasn't paying attention to the tank count. But nonetheless, he still has his MCV. But Booker, of course, is all in. Booker only has 1 Harvester. Did he go for the blue tib? Oh, no, he is going for the blue tib, sorry. So it's 1 Harvester for Booker. 2 Harvesters. Oh, my God. Learn to count. He's going to start attacking the spike. I don't know about this. He's letting the pressure off. I mean, Rildcom's got 2 Harvesters. He's got a 3rd Harvester back. Great start from Booker, but is the follow-up going to be there, right? Because he's not following up with combat units. He's following up with Harvesters. The Bike Rush right now would be having a heart attack. He's like, what are you doing? This is not how you all-in rush. You got to follow up with more combat units. Trying to recover from this position is just going to allow the enemy to get ahead. He's actually losing bikes to these Cabal units as well, which is also not good. Going to take out that squad. I mean, he's got blue tib, but that's really only going to help him in the long run, right? It's not going to help you that much in the short run. I guess in the short run it gets things going, but you know, blue tib this early in the game is more of a long-term commitment, because over time Tiberium obviously regrows, and if you've been able to harvest it before it max regrows, that means there's more to harvest later on. Yeah, 4 harvesters on 1 ref. Rildcom, what? He's going to have another ref down momentarily. I would think so, but generally, yeah, you're always going to have too many Harvesters lined up in a situation like this. But again, Booker just he didn't follow up with the all-in. He's just continuing. Is he not got an MCV? So now he's going for more bikes? It's just a strange all-in, right? Normally you would just keep going for combat units non-stop until you either kill the other guy or you've crippled him so badly that you can't do any more damage, and then from there you can try and choose to recover. He has got map control. Again, Rildcom is probably content with just sitting back and ecoing. I'm not sure if Rildcom, surely he suspects it's an all-in. His scouting's not that crash hot. I mean, I think he can tell it would have been an all-in. He's got some infantry over here. There's no Raider Buggies, so there's not much that the Bike Buggy can do about that other than take losses by driving into rocket squads. Double War Factory comes down from Rildcom. He's got 5 and 2. Doesn't have the expansion up yet. Not starting to build it. It doesn't matter though, because again, there's no MCV from Booker, who is going for tanks. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of tanks here from Rildcom. He's going to be comfortable. Booker did take the other spike. I did not notice that. So obviously at some stage, the engineer, probably from the sold off MCV, was able to cross that. So he has held 2 spike for a while, and he did destroy this spike here. No, actually, sorry, he's got 3 spikes. So actually, maybe that's quite good. I mean, because Rildcom has no spikes, and Booker has 3 spike, right? So that's $300. That's $1,800. Oh, but he just sold his War Factory all in, and that's not his War Factory, his MCV, and Booker sees it. So Booker now knows he's back on equal footing. And I mean, this is the thing. Did he go for triple? No, only double. This is the thing, right? Those spikes are giving him $1,800 a minute. So that's actually a big deal, right? Especially since they're now both all in off one base. Oh my god, if he gets the power plant, he forces a cell. Oh, that's disastrous. They don't have enough power to power his base up now, and that's going to slow his production down. So if we have a look here, it should knock his tanks extra 50%. No, oh sorry, no, he got an operation center. Oh my god, I did not see back far enough into the base. I did not see back far enough into the base. He's got an operations center. He's going for dozer blades. He's got upgraded power plants. He is fine. He needs to watch out, though, because he has, I think, has he forgotten these bikes are down here? No, he suspects they're down there. Booker's going to back off. Booker's taking his tanks back to base. And this is a really bad situation for Booker, right? Because he does not have dozer blades. And if it comes down to a stand-up fight, which it almost certainly is at this point, because at some stage the tank forces are going to have to engage. And I'm suspecting that it's going to be just one singular fight, which is going to result in the destruction of all the enemy tanks. He's going to get one of the spikes. Booker's going to come down. No dozer blades just yet. Has an opportunity to capitalize. I think dozer blades, it's got to be done at any moment now. Surely any moment. The bikes are going to get a harvester, so that's nice. No losses on the bikes. Stops the blue tip refinement. He's going to try to get out of there. He's going to squeeze through this terrain here. One bike goes down. Oh, 2 bikes. Oh, that was really lucky to lose 2. And Booker pushes it back. Dozer Blades is done, but now it's a numbers game, right? Booker's got a few too many tanks here, and Rildcom just unfortunately streaming the tanks forward. This is going to result in the loss of additional tanks unnecessarily. Oh, reverse formation move. You got to watch out. This tank here is going to slow everything down because it drives slower. It's got to be careful with that. So Booker actually forcing him back. Oh my god, he got an upgraded power plant. And the bikes, some of them got left behind. Oh, that's unfortunate. He almost certainly gave a move order and they just simply didn't follow the move order. Going to cost him a few bikes. That's really unfortunate. But Rildcom now, he's got no economy. He's got enough power, so he only needs 1 power plant for this because he sold the operations center, which means no flame tanks. I would have liked to have seen a single flame tank come out, just one. Surely he could have pumped one of those out, but not to be. And now Booker, this is the thing, right? Booker has not burnt his tib. He's still refining, and that means Rildcom is going to have to long-range mine. A few units going down over there. And the tank fight, yeah, he doesn't have dozer blades, but he has enough numbers. Like, he outnumbers Rildcom almost 2 to 1, and that's not something that dozer blades is going to be able to overcome. You still need to have good positioning and okay numbers in order to engage, and this is actually really bad for Rildcom. He's actually going to lose this tank fight. I think Booker smells blood in the water. He's moving forward now. That harvester is dead. That harvester is almost full of Tiberium, so I'm not sure what it's doing out there. Rildcom has to come forward to cover for it, but I mean, it's just going to cost him more of his tanks, and Booker surely can smell it. Yeah, he's thrashing around. Rildcom is a wounded animal. And Booker is now going to come in, and Booker really needed to win this game to stay in touch. He doesn't want to go down to match point at a 0-3, but yeah, look at this. He's going to push Rildcom back. Rildcom's going to fight it to the bitter end, but I mean, he simply lacks the forces necessary to deal with these tanks. He's going to lose the rest of his forces, and then he's probably just going to GG out here. Still continuing to fight to the end. He's going to lose that power plant. Well, he's really going to make this quite a last stand, isn't he? So he's going to fight down to all the tanks gone, and there we go. He sees the writing on the wall now. I guess maybe they were chatting in the replay or whatever. But Booker, he gets one back on Tournament Oasis, and yeah, he almost whiffed the all-in rush of the star, and then he did some serious damage. And then the follow-up was weak. The follow-up was weak, but I don't think Rildcom should have sold his MCV and gone to War Factory all-in, because he had burnt through all of his tib. And then the cost effectiveness of the tank battle was just not there, right? It wasn't there. And you can see that right there on the kill death ratio, 1.27 to 0.76. And it was basically Scorps and bikes, for a majority of the game. So it just didn't work out for Rildcom there. Even though it was an all-in game, still a 10-minute game, as sort of expected. Economy pretty even. Booker even getting more. I mean, he got some blue Tiberium, so that's probably the difference there. 2,800 for a blue tib load, which is almost the difference there, I think, if you want to do the maths. But yeah, Booker gets one back. He's in the series, and we're going to continue on to game number 4 coming up right now. Okay, guys, welcome to game number 4 between Rildcom and Booker. It is 2-1 in favor of Rild right now, and this is the map. Satellite Siege. This is the first time I've casted on this map. I have seen it been played on stream. You do have this point in the middle here of this defense center, which I believe grants a huge amount of vision around it. So it's just like a massive scouting tower, basically. And then there's also this civilian transporter, which you can capture and fire out of, which we can see Rildcom doing just that as he moves across EMP Spike here. But speaking of Rildcom, he is gone for the Scrin Forces. Okay, so he's off the nod. He's onto the screen. He's really just shaking things up. He's a screen vanilla. He's not Reaper. He's not Traveler. And that means this man over here, Booker, just losing some of his forces there with the truck. Booker will be sticking with a Nod faction. I think it's Nod Vanilla. He's got Stealth Harvesters. Yeah, it is. It's not vanilla. He will kill the buzzers there. Apparently, he still retains the truck, even though he's lost the units. So there you go. I think it's a bit gimmicky that there. No, look at that. Okay, Booker can take the truck. Okay, so there you go. Didn't realize that. I think it's a little bit gimmicky. Units can fire out of it, but I guess, you know, it's Bike's map pool, and that's what he wanted to do. And you have a silo as well. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe this does give you a $1,500 cash boost. I believe. I'm not sure. Normally, back in the day, they would give you 5,000, but I don't think they do that in this particular version. So don't quote me on that. I'll have to check later on. But basically, the reason why they capture the silos is because it gives them a big bunch of money. It doesn't do anything else other than a one-time cash boost, and it will allow you to store more money like a regular silo, but that's not really a big deal in the game, especially for Scrin, who doesn't need silos anyway. Gonna cut off the scout. So yeah, Rildcom, Scrin Vanilla versus not Vanilla. He's gonna be able to take the truck out now. Yeah, look at that. Once you kill the truck as well, the squad actually comes out. Doesn't finish the squad off. Oh, not quite. It's going to die to the Seeker tank. That's important to get rid of the scout. Oh, there's a flame tank. Sorry. I'm not even paying attention to this. Booker is doing a flame rush. He's doing a flame rush. GZ, pay attention. That flame tank, though, has been spotted late, but it's not really getting forward. I mean, there's 3 Seeker tanks. He might need some more Seeker tanks. He does force a de-garrison. He's going to attack the flame tank now. Flame tank is going to start attacking the extractor. Is he going to building block? Does he have something to building block? I'm not sure. He's trying to building block, but it doesn't matter. He will destroy it. The bikes are now being focused down. The bikes engaging Seeker tanks. They probably might have wanted to go take a harvester or two while they were doing this, but unfortunately, it is shut down. It is finished, and it does manage to get rid of that scouting squad there. Couple more bikes coming in now. Oh, they will get a Seeker. That's nice. Another Seeker on the way out. Booker, is he all in? Oh my god, he is all in, and he still kept the operations center. Does he not realize he... I guess he wants to keep it. Tier 2 comes out for Rildcom, but Rildcom is on a 5 and 2. No, sorry, he's on a 4 and 2. Oh, look at that. I think he's realizing that was probably a silly spot to put that, because now it's out in the open and the bikes can actually focus it down. He's trying to get dev tanks. We'll have to see how many dev tanks he can get out before he loses it. I think that's going to be it. It's just going to be 2 dev tanks. Yeah, he's going to have to stay and kill that. It's going to be worth losing a bike. Oh my god. Oh my god, the repair tool saves it. The continuous repairs of the repair tool, and that's huge for Booker if he got that. I mean, even if he got that, realistically, there's a ref down now. Like, Booker is so far behind. He's only got 2 harvesters. He's got 2 war factories. He doesn't need 2 war factories for this right now. Still keeping the operation center. I mean, he's trying to kill something. Oh, there's another flame tank. I did not see it, but it will be dispatched. There was another Devourer tank there, and it's been charged up, so that does a lot of damage, right? So much damage. He's got a dev here. This charged dev, it's just going to one-shot the bikes. Like, there's nothing much you can do about that. And I think Booker is basically dead at this point. There's nothing much Booker can do. He does hold the EMP. He does have another flame tank. No, there you go. I guess maybe he was keeping the operations center to spam flame tanks, but he sees a writing on the wall, and that's really unfortunate for Booker. He's now on match point, so it is 3-1 in favor of Rildcom. Not much to say about that game. So yeah, interesting map. I guess they didn't want to play late game on that map, but you can see right there the rush was just a failure, unfortunately, for Booker. It didn't happen, and now he's going to have to win 3 in a row if he wants to win the series, but stay tuned. Game number 5 is coming up right now. Okay, guys, welcome to game number 5. This is Badland Hills, and it is match point for Rildcom. He holds a 3-1 lead in the series. Let's zoom out and see what's going on, because this map has a lot of neutral structures on it, and it has been a very popular map since its inception into basically most tournaments these days. Starting on the left-hand side, the west side, playing as the Scrin Force, it will be Rildcom. He's sticking with the Scrin Forces. He is Scrin Forces. Oh, I haven't got the bloody HUD up. Okay, so I missed out then. He's not Traveler, is he? No, I believe he's going to be Scrin Vanilla. I don't think he would pick Reaper. Maybe, possibly. On the east side here, it is going to be Booker. He's also playing as a Scrin Force. Probably going to be Scrin Vanilla. Yeah, we may be looking at a Scrin Vanilla mirror here. It is going to be a Scrin Vanilla because there are no shields on those harvesters, so we know exactly what's going to happen now. Scrin mirrors, not the most exciting matchup, but they can definitely be, they can get very awkward, I would think, and it comes down to, you know, which player has got the best decision making, I think. Just going to be an eco open. Both sides going to secure all of their spikes. Oh my god, there's a buzzer swarm over here. He's got 2 buzzers of himself. He hasn't actually got that. So Rildcom, I mean, Booker's already secured his spikes, all 3 of them. Rildcom yet to secure this spike. He's going to move forward. I don't think Booker's going to be able to make a play on that. Yeah, I think maybe he values keeping the buzzer alive over trying to do something risky and take out the 2 enemy buzzers. I mean, you can do it, but Rildcom would almost certainly be there to micro that. There's no way he's just going to let his let luck decide that type of outcome. 2 power plants down before the expand. 2 power plants. Yeah, you want to do that. As Scrin, you know, there's a lot of time to pack up and deploy, so you kind of just want to put the reactor down. It's cheaper than the GDI reactor, a bit more expensive than the NOD reactor, but yeah, usually putting the second one down is more beneficial to stop that stall. Expansion's now down for both players at the exact same time. Identical plays so far. We do know that Rildcom was slightly behind on one of his spike captures. It's not going to be a big deal. I guess it slows him down a little bit. He's going to take some early blue tib, and there's nothing out here for Booker because Booker is ecoing. He has no Seekers or Gunwalkers, so yeah, Rildcom is going to get away with the blue tib. It is pretty fast blue tib. It's not that far to the blue tib field, I guess. Yeah, I really only favor getting early blue tib if the enemy is getting it as well, or if I'm planning to play into the deep late game, because sometimes it's just better to just harvest the green tib because you get it quicker. This will take a lot longer than just doing 2 normal loads of green tib to do sometimes. So he's going to go to the expansion, but he put the ref over here. Maybe he put the first ref over here, would have been a bit better. Less travel time, but nonetheless, he is going to secure some blue tib. So overall, that is good for Rildcom. Yeah, we're settling down to a classic eco game here. 4 harvesters on the expansion for Booker. Oh my god, Mr. Moneybags over here. He doesn't even have a second ref. He's going to have is he going to put one down now? Because look at that, he's going to have 3 harvesters lined up, right? This is why you don't oversaturate, because these harvesters, if they're idle, they're doing nothing. And I mean, to an extent, actually no, Rildcom has got a good ratio here. I mean, these harvesters, again, if they're just sitting there idle for more than 8 seconds, then it's like, well, what you put money into them for what reason? He's actually going to call down the lightning spike. Okay, did he mean to do that? I guess he wants to harass that. Yeah, Gunwalker's coming out now from Booker. I mean, he's probably just going to dispatch it with some of these disintegrator squads if he realizes it's there. Is he going to lose a harvester? There's no way. Yeah, surely he's going to rally some of these guys over. He's got a dev tank coming as well. But I mean, the disintegrator squads will be sufficient. What's happening over here? It looks like Rildcom is pushed back from the blue tib field again. Doesn't get any of his precious blue tib. Lightning spike is there for Booker. A bit more of a better position for him. He does pull a harvester off the line. Not a big deal. The harvester will actually heal as it refines because they will heal on Tiberium. Kane comes down for Rildcom. He's got a tech assembler as well, so he's really going into the macro here. I guess he wants to go straight down for tripods, maybe a hexapod. I would favor tripods over hexapod and a screen mirror, because if you got a lot of tripods, you can just EMP the hexapod, right? And the hexapod's just dead weight at that point. It's so easy to EMP a hexapod with tripods, and it just feels like it would be better to build more tripods, right? I'm not saying you shouldn't build a hexapod at all, because they are great as a meat shield, but I just think first I would get some tripods down, right? He's going to find these disintegrators. Rildcom left a random Gunwalker here, and Booker was not paying attention, so the Gunwalker has just killed most of those squads there. I think he's going to chase it as well. Yeah, he is. He's going to target down one of the spikes, so I guess he was going to try to destroy all the spikes. Booker, has he got he's got both towers, and he has both EMP spikes. Yeah. By the way, having 2 EMP spikes does nothing. You do not get 2 EMPs. The only thing it does is that if he were to lose one of the EMP spikes, the EMP ability would still remain wherever it is, like on its cooldown. It would basically be unaffected, right? So you basically got a double shot. And it can pay dividends. If people destroy an EMP coil, they might decide to do a big attack and then not realize that they're still going to get hit by the EMP. This is actually a lot of dev tanks here. He's got quite a few dev tanks. Yeah, scouts coming through the space. Oh, there's the wormhole. Oh, this is going to be a Prodigy Mastermind capture. He's going to take it any second now. There. Yeah, there he goes. He gets the capture. He sells it. He goes back through. Does Booker have a gravity stabilizer? There's no foundry. There's no gravity stabilizer. His build is dead. His build is dead. Did he put a tech center down? No, he did not, which means he's purely a dev force. He basically has to attack right now. Shields is actually a long way off. Oh my god. He doesn't have shields. There's 3 tripods here. He's got enough gunwalkers to cover the infantry assault that might be coming. He's got enough dev tanks. I mean, they have charge. Almost all of them have charge. There's a few missing. He's going to take that tripod almost straight away. No, not quite. Not quite. I'd be careful about losing too many Gunwalkers here. Buzzer Swarm goes in. Buzzer Swarm will miss. He's got some Disintegrators on the flank, and he's going to come in now. He gets one of the tripods. I don't think there's enough tripods here. He's going to start targeting Harvests. There's the Stasis Shield. That's a big Stasis. Booker needs to get behind the Stasis right now. Get behind the Stasis. He is going to do exactly that. This is exactly what you want to do, because the Stasis will block line of sight. He might even need a call-in Ichor Seed here right now, just so he can charge. Look at these devs. He needs to put Ichor Seed down here right now and just charge them while this is covering for him. He does have that tower. That's nice. It's going to charge back up. The thing is, does he have enough here? He is going to stasis down, but he stasis his forces in the background. That's a big phase. Now Booker is free to target these units. He gets a Stormcaller immediately. He's going to get the portal, and I mean, as long as he doesn't waste his beam on these phase units, the phase units are actually going to come forward. Oh man, Booker has to retreat, right? He can't do anything about that. He can't do anything about it. He's going to have to retreat, otherwise he's going to get crushed. I mean, I would retreat back, charge all the devs. As soon as your devs are charged, go, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? Without charge, you are useless. Oh no, the dev's firepower is superior when they're charged. Like, without charge, he's going to have a hard time. All the devs are uncharged right now, and he didn't go back to this field. He's not calling in Ichor Seed. Surely he's got it ready. He's got Ichor Seed available to him. He's actually got $3,500. He's going to charge. He's going to charge off the field. Okay, that might be okay. He's going to get charged. There is a Prodigy here. Oh, sorry, not the Prodigy. The Mastermind will go down. He didn't get a full charge off all the devs, but he got enough. But look how many tripods there are here now. He's got shields. Rildcom bought time, right? I mean, there's Shock Troopers here, which is nice. That's nice. Can he still continue to pressure? Rildcom's actually in a bit of trouble here. I mean, it's going to come down to how good these tripods do. The shocks are actually doing quite well, because the tripods can't do too much about them. He's going to come up, but this is the thing, right? The devs can't stand up against that much firepower. Big EMP, but he didn't take the shields off, so he only EMPs 2. He's going to call in the Buzzer Swarm. That's going to be it. Booker is going to lose this fight. Yeah, that's going to be it. The whole force evaporates. He could have won. He could have won if he charged his devs sooner. If he charged his devs sooner, he would have been alright. And if he used his stasis better, he would have been right. He's actually still got quite a lot of Shock Troopers here. Rildcom, and that tower is paying dividends. Oh my god, he's killed so many of the Gunwalkers. And actually pushing Rildcom back. Rildcom's like, hang on a second, I can't actually attack here. Mechapede comes out. He's got to watch out. Those, that's a dead Mechapede. Oh my god. Elite squad. Look out. If he gets a heroic Shock Trooper squad, he's not going to be having a good time. And actually, hang on. Dev's back here, no charge, but Rildcom... Oh, he doesn't have that much left. Is Booker actually going to do another attack? He's calling in the repair drones. Does that repair the Shock Troopers? I think maybe it does. I'm not entirely sure. I can't see. I think it does repair the Shock Troopers, yeah. He's got that elite squad there. If he can get that to heroic, he might be okay. This is a crazy game. Couple of the devs got some charge there, but Booker's just streaming forces in. He needs to take out some of these hives, but look at that. Actually, Rildcom's having a hard time refining. Going to lose another harvester there, and I think Rildcom is scraping the bottom of the barrel of money just because he can't get the tib, because Booker's just camping the tib. This actually might be okay. He's got the shields on the Gunwalkers. He's having to go Ravagers, but there's still too many Gunwalkers here. I think the Gunwalkers are just going to eat those guys up. He uses the tib agitation, but he doesn't get the dev tanks, because a lot of the dev tanks, they're actually empty. He's shooting a lot of buzzers. He needs to target down the buzzer hives here. I think he needs to just quickly go boom, 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 and just focus all 4 buzzer hives down. Yeah, he's going to do it now. The dev tanks need to be careful. They're a bit too far forward. They don't have the charge on there. They need to do a recharge. He needs a recharge now. The repair drones are paying dividends. Those repair drones are doing fantastic. Still not charging the dev tanks here. He's still got enough tripods here to make a stand, and unfortunately a lot of the Shock Troopers just moving forward. He needs to kill off some of the Gunwalkers. Not the best engage here from Booker, but I mean, he just seems to keep streaming forces in. He's out of Tiberium though, so everything's going to be long-range mining from here. I mean, he does hold extra spikes. I can actually see on the radar, Booker has 5 spikes on the map. Oh my god, he has 5 spikes. You can see them over here. I don't want to move away from this fight for too long. He's got 5 spike economy. Snipes down the harvest. He's going to get a harvester. Oh my god. There you go. This harvest here. And this is the thing. Rildcom, he can't actually refine. Is he going to lose another one? He's just going to sack these shocks, and it's worth it, right? Oh my god. How many harvesters has he got left? He's got 1 harvester. Oh, Rildcom. Booker somehow, despite the fact that his engagements weren't the cleanest, they seem to have been good enough. And he's going to charge up on the Tiberium back here. We'll have a look. Still about 3 or 4 dev tanks. Yeah, 4 dev tanks still uncharged. But Shock, Dev, Gunwalker with basically no upgrades. I mean, the Shocks obviously have their upgrades, but no shield upgrades. And he's got the EMP available. The EMP's ready again. He's got another EMP ready. Rildcom's in so much trouble. He just lost another harvester. Oh man, these Ravagers, they're not Traveler Ravagers, so they're going to have a hard time. Actually, he needs to watch out. Yeah, is he going to be able to actually kill these before they kill too many shocks? Yeah, I think he's just got too many shocks, and he's able to overrun them. I think Rildcom may just surrender momentarily. I think, yeah, is he going to surrender? Is he going to fight it out? I mean, he's still trying to build harvesters, so I guess he feels he can fight it. That tower there has done a lot of work as well, but these shocks on the backside are just coming around, and Rildcom can't deal with them. He has to pull back into his base. He's got 2 Gunwalkers and 2 Ravager squads. That's just insufficient, right? He's actually going to pull back. He could just overrun that. I feel he could just destroy that. Yeah, I think he realizes now it's a bit silly to run from that. There's just not enough here to do anything. He's going to attack on the top side as well. He's got a lot of charge def. There's the EMP blast. Unfortunately, still didn't take the shields off. Only gets 1 tripod, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. He's running. Oh, he's running the tripods into the shocks, and the shocks are like, okay, yes, please. And bookuha, what a game. What a game from bookuha. He actually makes this strategy work despite losing the drone ship. Drone ship is almost a death sentence when you lose that. But he's like, nah, bro, I'm going to keep going with this attack. And that is the end of the game. bookuha takes one back. He needs to do it 2 more times. He brings it to 2-3 in the series. So bookuha not done yet. And look at the economy. This is the reason why, right? Once the fight starts out, Rildcom's struggling to harvest on that field because there's so much combat going on. He's losing harvesters. Yes, bookuha wasn't the most cost effective. It wasn't bad in the grand scheme of things. It was actually better than Rildcom's, but still, I felt bookuha could have done things a little bit cleaner then, but it was enough, and I liked the strategy. It was a nice strategy. It was challenging that sort of tripod-esque strategy. Dev tanks can work if you have support for them, and the Shock Gunwalker Dev combo actually turned out to be really good. Rildcom had a world of pain trying to deal with that. And that is game number 5, so it's 3-2 in favor of Rildcom. We're going to carry on to game number 6 right now. Okay, guys, welcome to game number 6. This map is Desert Meadow, and I've never casted on this map before. This is one of the new ones for the Challenger League. It doesn't look that crash hot, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. Starting on the west side here, playing as the GDI forces. It is bookuha. Is he GDI? No, he's Zocom. He's gone Zocom. And that means over here, sticking with the screen, it's going to be Rildcom. He is going to be, put the HUD back on, pushing all the wrong buttons. Don't sell it. He's going to be Screen Vanilla. Okay, he's Screen Vanilla. Now, this map, again, I've seen them play on this map on the streams, but I've never seen it myself. So you got a very close blue tip field, but it does not start growing at all. Green field is here. It's a very close rush distance, by the way. This is not actually an even map. It's not a symmetric map. Oh my god, that could be an issue, right? It's not symmetric at all. Now, tournament type maps need to be symmetric because obviously they will offer advantages and disadvantages. But I mean, it looks like it's been carved out of the world builder without symmetry in mind. We have the spike back there, Mutant Hovel, and a second spike over there. Rildcom just forgetting about his forces here. He is going to have his disintegrators spotted pretty early on though, so this is going to give bookuha time to deal with that. bookuha's got both of his spikes. Rildcom's still just forgetting about the other spike. That's unfortunate. He does get it now, sorry. He does get it now. But yeah, you don't have much tib. You've got an expansion field over here, and I guess there's another one over here, but fast expansions don't pay a lot of dividends. bookuha has got the rifle APC. Fantastic. He got a second one, and he got another tower. Okay. He spent a lot of money. Is he going to lose an APC? He's actually going to lose an APC. He's going to lose both APCs. Big Mind Bomb. Big Mind Bomb saves the day. Unfortunately, he lost one of his APCs. I mean, building 2 APCs and having, the extra tower, okay, but 2 APCs, not really necessary. He actually bailed the rifles out. I guess he felt he was going to lose them there, but he puts them back in straight away. Rildcom, meanwhile, does have 3 and 2. The Zocom player, again, only 2 and 2. This is the thing. He had to sack a harvester to do that. I don't think he needed the second APC, because the second APC basically just got killed straight away. And he could have just kept reverse moving. I mean, maybe he was worried because Zocom harvesters do not have machine guns on them. The machine guns on harvesters can pay dividends against a disintegrator run by, because if disintegrators run in and all of a sudden you've got 2-3 machine guns blasting them down as well, it can diminish their numbers quite quickly and end up saving. Oh my god, he's going to do this. Does Rildcom see this? No, I don't think Rildcom sees it. But he's gone for a tier 2. Maybe he saw it. Maybe he saw it. I'm not 100% sure, because I think he's going dev tanks. And if he's going dev tanks, that's going to be a disaster for bookuha. it's going to be a dev tank. He's got the home ground advantage. He's got the repairs to the war factory. He's got the charge on the dev tanks. He needs to start destroying that APC. It's only going to take like 3. Oh, he puts a minefield down. Oh, that could be tricky. He might lose the dev tank. Oh, no, the dev tank does get out, and it's going to be a photon cannon. And he kills that APC. I'm not sure what Booker's plan is. Is it Predator tanks, really, as Zocom? I guess it's Predator tanks. There's already a photon cannon here. He's gonna get that first pred, and this is the thing. Rildcom knows exactly what he needs to do. He needs to target the preds as they come out. He's actually targeting the war factory because, you know, there's nothing else to shoot at. Actually, right here, he can just simply continue to target the war factory. I think he's gonna go and he's gonna switch and target the Predator tank. And yeah, with 2 photon cannons here, he's gonna hold this. This is a really weak push from the Zocom player. I think Booker felt maybe he hadn't been spotted and he could just go in with preds and end it quickly, but he's actually still going to build a pred. If that pred came out, that would have just been dumb, right? He would have just lost it immediately. Thank God it was actually cancelled because the war factory was destroyed. Oh, someone's messaging me. Booker has to expand back to this field here, which is not the natural. And look at this. This is what Booker should have done in the last game, even though I know he won. It's going to be a drone ship push. He's going to charge off the frontal field, and he's going to start focusing down the preds. He loses one of the devs straight away. Doesn't want to lose too many devs, but this is the thing. He can kite the preds really well. He can even call in the repair drones. And with the Ichor seed here, he's free to charge up off this. Look at that. Instantly charges. You don't need to complete the animation either. As soon as the charge starts, you can instantly reorder them, and the charge will still complete. So you don't have to go through the animation. He's got a veteran one there. That's just, look, he charges and then instantly turns and fires. This is the thing. You don't have to go through the charge animation. He's going to get that pred tank there. He might want to call in the repair drones. Yeah, this is not going to go down well for Booker. Booker sees the writing on the wall. It's 5 devs there now, and that's how you use dev tanks in a proper push there. Fantastic. Rildcom shuts the door, and that's it. Rildcom has defeated Booker. A big scout for Rildcom there. He needed to win that one. 4 games to 2. That's going to hurt Booker, but I think Booker should still be fine for a top 3 finish. But Rildcom definitely needed to win that one to stay in touch with top 4. Not that he's in top 4, but you know, I expect he will eventually get into top 4 once he plays a few more games, depending on how the ladder goes. But yeah, great series from both these guys. Interesting series. Good games to watch. My name's Green Zero. Stay tuned to my channel. I'll bring you some more Kane's Wrath action, and I'll see you all in the next video.